Well, the military, regardless of the branch you're in, really teaches the same basics, and that's self-discipline, something we look for people at Ford. Teaches you how to work within a team. Members of the military are very loyal. They're very dependent. I think they're very fit in mind and body, and they teach a lot of leadership traits. Really, so all of those things are the same things we look for at Ford.
Veterans, prior military, the strongest trait that you're going to find in a prior service individual are work ethic, camaraderie, and they're on time, attention to detail, and for us, that's something that we look for in our employees. So as we're dealing with employees, and those are terms that my employees hear constantly, move with a purpose.
When you're looking at a veteran, you're looking at somebody who at some point in his life raised his right hand and said, I understand that there's something bigger and more important than me in life. And really, as the saying goes, wrote a blank check, and particularly in the last 10 years with the war. So, that's, to me, that's a powerful thing. And if you've got a guy that can make a commitment like that, he's somebody you want on your team. Just being in the Army, there's a work ethic that you get from the tough conditions you're in sometimes, the long work hours, that can be very valuable. I had a friend who, he transitioned unfortunately before 20 years because he was a great officer, but I remember a quote he said in one of his interviews, and he looked at him in the eye and said, listen, I've been in the Army for X number of years, and when I come to your organization, you will have me for 24/7, 365 a year, because that won't be a problem to me. It's something I'm used to. And I think that's the kind of attitude and the drive that a veteran can bring to an organization.
Well, one of the things I hear most from friends who are large employers, I hear it all the time actually from friends who are larger employers, is I just want somebody to show up on time and do what they're told and learn as the process goes on, and then take on responsibility. And I think those skill sets are already built into a veteran through the military training. I mean, showing up on time is obviously important in the military. Taking on more responsibility, as you grow in the military, you naturally do that. I think those skill sets that veterans have can be transferred very simply to the workforce. I think they have a built-in set of skill sets that employers are looking for right now.
I always talk to a lot of human resources, corporation CEOs, and what I tell them is you want a veteran because you want the impossible done. You could take a group of veterans and drop them in any country and they could run the country, because that's what we do. Oftentimes what happens is veterans go from job to job to job trying to find that fit, because we've not done the work to lock in the employer and the veteran. I want to see that corporations get this benefit from having veterans on their staff, and that veterans get to be fully expressed and give to the corporation like they gave to America.